Hello everyone, today I'm going to do a video on your side links, these guys right here. Now it's really important to make sure that these side links are pivoting smoothly back and forth. If there's by any chance binding occurring when the links are being moved left to right, then you want to check these screws to make sure that they're not too tight. Now, if the link is binding, it's going to affect the performance of the pod's movement. And you want to make sure that that pod, where the motor is situated here, is pivoting nice and smoothly. There should not be any interruption in the pod's movement. It should be butter smooth. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about how to set up the pod and so on and so forth. There's another video out there which I'll post a link on. Which goes into detail in how to set it up. And it's a really informative video, and I highly suggest you checking it out if you haven't already. So yeah, basically you just want to make sure that these links are nice and smooth. There's no binding whatsoever. Now, I have come across situations where, before race day, the links were nice and smooth, no binding whatsoever, and then I have a big crash. And I take the car off the track, and first thing I check are the side links. If at any point that the pod has had like a hard impact or a big crash overall, the pod might shift. Now it might shift this way, it might shift that way, and what you want to do is you want to check the links to see if a shift has occurred. And if it has shifted, one of these links should be binding. It should be stiff to move back and forth. So that's a good indicator to tell whether or not the pod has shifted. But usually you want to readjust the pod back to its original position if you have a big crash. So what I would do is, after a big accident, check out the links. If the links are, smooth, still running, I would still readjust the pod just to make sure everything is hunky-dory. But yeah, just please make sure that these guys are running nice and smooth. You could just use the screws here, adjust this, or it could be the screws here which mount the pivot block. You might have to adjust the pivot block position. Okay, I hope that was helpful, and check your links. Bye-bye.